Welcome to Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master. I'm Scott Jordan, and this week we are with the Arena Championship Series Central at the Bridgestone Arena in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Here is the lineup. Weston Anderson trying to defend his championship. He's got 2 series titles in a row. The road is hard. Brianna Mahan back behind the wheel of Scooby-Doo. Fernando Martinez, a phenomenal rookie. Jamie Sullivan in her second year. Tough road to World Finals. Here's the racing bracket. Scooby-Doo, Gravedigger, El Toro Loco, Stone Crusher, Megalodon, Monster Mutt, Dalmatian, Just Get Her Done versus Zombie. Time for round 1 of JCB Racing. We get our first look at the returning Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo. Take a year off, extending her family, welcoming a new baby into the Mahan family. Now Weston Anderson right here in the other lane, ready to do battle with Brianna. Problems with Gravedigger already. He's going to try to give it a go, but just sidewinds right across the pod, all the way over to the tunnel. And that's where he is going to have to get taken out and looked at. Brianna Mahan has to gingerly make her way around Gravedigger. She still needs to cross the finish line and finish the race, so she'll take a spot here into the semifinal round. Brianna Mahan back in Scooby-Doo and back in the semifinals. Next up in round 1, the rookie out of Rialto, California, Fernando Martinez and El Toro Loco. And he will go up against Alex Barden and Stone Crusher. Alex been around Monster Jam for many years now on his first Arena Series. And here we go, Barden versus Martinez. El Toro Loco up on 3 wheels. And Alex Barden going to try to take advantage of that. And he goes up on 3 wheels as well across the pod. But it's going to be El Toro Loco advancing. Michaela Toluchka in Megalodon back for year number 2 behind the 12,000-pound Shark. And she goes up against Jamie Sullivan, another second-year driver in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. We got a green light. There goes Monster Mutt Dalmatian, goes far on the turn, and the turn pod just gets clipped there by Megalodon, stays in the chalk line, so that should not be a penalty. Jamie Sullivan, though, now has her lane, and she has got a quick run to the finish line. Jamie Sullivan moves on. Our final round 1 matchup, Frank Cribble, the longtime Monster Jam veteran, back behind the wheel now in Zombie. Brandon Toluchka, Just Get Her Done too. Final matchup is a go. Brandon Toluchka around the turning pod a little quicker there than Zombie on the far side. Up on 3 wheels again. That's one way to do it. Too far on 3 wheels, though. Sideways off the track. Frank Cribble and Zombie will advance. So Brandon Toluchka now going to try to right the ship here, but we get the semifinal bracket. Scooby-Doo up against El Toro Loco and Monster Mutt Dalmatian against Zombie. The winners of these 2 races move on to the finals. Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. He is up in our first race in this round, and he goes up against the Princess of Carnage, Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo. Roosting that dirt, she goes far off the starting line. So Brianna Mahan going to try to move this truck now in as she gets around the turning pod again. Nice corner, but Fernando Martinez, absolute rails on the far side of the track. And El Toro Loco going to move on. The rookie showing off today in Nashville. One more spot in the final round is left. Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian up against Frank Cribble and Zombie. After a brake check, now Jamie Sullivan's got the green light. She is moving fast. Frank Cribble playing catch-up. Doesn't matter. That turning pod all the way across out of the chalk line. Jamie Sullivan going to move on no matter what. Monster Mutt Dalmatian advances. As we look at the final round, El Toro Loco in one lane, Monster Mutt Dalmatian in the other. The winner gets the first 8 points. Out of Christmas, Florida, Jamie Sullivan in Monster Mutt Dalmatian, and Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Brake check again for Sullivan on the far side, and Fernando's going to go over. El Toro Loco just came in too hard. Try to make the catch, not going to happen. And Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, is going to get the racing win. That's her second racing win here in Nashville. Great start to the season for Monster Mutt Dalmatian's Jamie Sullivan. We'll take one more look at the bracket, show you how she got here. Wins over Megalodon, Zombie, and El Toro Loco. And now we're going to take a look at our first BKT overall point standing. She's out in front with 8, El Toro Loco with 7, Scooby-Doo and Zombie with 4, and the rest of the field has 2 points. Dalmatian Nation feeling it tonight in Music City, but we got a long way to go. We'll be back with more from Nashville next on Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master. Welcome back to Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master from Bridgestone Arena in Nashville. And next up, it's the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. Each driver has the opportunity to wow the crowd with a maneuver using only two wheels, and they get a few attempts to do so. They're judged by fans in attendance on creativity, skill, and execution. And Michaela Tolochka in Megalodon gets a nose wheelie, tries again up on the pod. Not going to happen there on attempt number 2, and the score is 6.970 for Megalodon. Next up, her brother Brandon Tolochka in Just Get Her Done 2. A little look at that nose wheelie, calls at the Packers peak as he gets it up into that moonwalk position up on top of the pod. And he's going to come back again for a second attempt. Now comes around off the 8-pack going for a bicycle. You don't see too many bicycles in the arenas. I love seeing it. Brandon Tolochka, great 2 attempts. 8.538. Just Get Her Done takes the lead. Racing winner Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian for a popper off the pod. Right up there onto the ramp, gets the truck right in the center, spins it around, and is going to end up on the roof of Monster Mutt Dalmatian. 7.548. Brownie Mahan and Scooby-Doo going for a sky wheelie. She's got a lot of freestyle wins to her name. Also won the best trick competition, the 2019 All-Star Challenge with moves like that. Big-time vertical sky wheelie for Scooby-Doo. And Brianna Mahan check it in here as we await the score from the Nashville fans, 7.376. Weston Anderson able to get Gravedigger right out of the track up onto the pod. Gravedigger comes off with a nice popper into that nose wheelie position right up onto the corner. He's too far to the right of the ramp. He's got to catch this on one wheel. He's able to do it and keep the truck back on all 4 BKTs. Second attempt for Gravedigger, another popper here right in the center of the pod. Perfect positioning as you see those 2 red headlights going right down on this Nashville dirt. And now the slow edge across. It was a steer issue with the truck before. It looks perfect right now. Back on one wheel, up off the ground. And he's got it back again on all 4s. 9.755. Gravedigger's your new leader. Fernando Martinez going for a popper. We've seen a few of those already off that single log. He's got a good one here. Right at a stoppy position. Now he's going to try to catch this back in a reverse. Not enough track left on top of that pod. And going for another popper there. Why not make it a combo move for El Toro Loco? So Fernando Martinez, one more attempt here to try to take the lead and the win away from Gravedigger. Popper again, same obstacle, same spot of the track, comes off too far into another stoppy, and 7.677 is the score for El Toro Loco. El Toro Loco Nation out, but fans voting for Gravedigger. He's got the win. And Weston takes his 3rd skills win here in Nashville. Now we're going to check out the BKT overall point standings after 2. Fernando Martinez and Monster Mutt Dalmatians. Jamie Sullivan tied at 13. Gravedigger jumps into 3rd. Just Get Her Done in 4th. And Scooby-Doo rounds out the top 5. 2 down and 2 to go in Nashville. Will El Toro Loco win it all? Find out when Arena in 30 powered by Spin Master continues next. You're watching Arena in 30 powered by Spin Master with Arena Championship Series Central. Next up in Nashville, the donut competition. Fans here once again judging based on momentum and execution. And we're going to take a look back here at our top 3 competitors. Coming in 3rd, Michaela Tolochka in Megalodon. It's all about where you position the truck here. She's got Megalodon right in the center of that circle by the backflip ramp, and she drifts out a little bit, but she's got the low center of gravity on the back end, powering through the Nashville dirt. And Michaela Tolochka ends up with an 8.471. Taking second at donuts, her brother Brandon Tolochka already on 3 wheels. That's what you want to see. That gives the momentum and the speed. And he's got revolutions popping here in Nashville. 8.551 for Just Get Her Done. And Weston Anderson, after winning the skills competition, comes out in donuts. And he's got to get this thing going again up on 3 wheels. You want to see it. That's the smooth back end of Gravedigger just roosting the dirt at Bridgestone Arena. Dennis taught him well. And Weston doing it all here. This is going to be his 2nd win of the competition. Oh my. We got some issues on the track with Gravedigger. We'll get Weston out, and we will take the truck back to get it looked at. Weston Anderson is going to take the win at Bridgestone Arena, 9.428. Great donuts for Weston. Weston's second donut win, and Music City gets him 8 points as we take a look at our current BKT overall point standings. That puts Weston Anderson, Gravedigger in the top spot with 18. Monster Mutt, Dalmatian with 17. And Just Get Her Done and Toro Loco each with 16 points. That means we reach the final competition of the night here in Nashville. It's freestyle, and to get a score, drivers must complete the first 15 seconds of the run. Fans want to see them use every obstacle on the six-sided pod. They want creativity, they want technical moves, and of course they want a wow moment, maybe even a look at that 8-pack backflip. Just getting word from the pit area, Gravedigger will not compete in freestyle. Weston Anderson blew the motor at the end of the donut competition, so that rules him out of the event championship chase. He has won the first 2 events here in Nashville. Now the door has swung wide open for the other superstars to come in and capture the trophy. And out first here in freestyle, Frank Krimmel in Zombie, now leading Zombie Nation. 1 year ago, he finished 8th on Arena Championship Series East in Stone Crusher. Still a part of that Monster Trucks Unlimited team, riding on the hook chassis as a part of Zombie Nation. 2009 Extreme Air Award winner, 2010 Humanitarian Award winner, and Zombie with some nice air. Biggest air so far in the event here. Swinging the truck back around, Zombie Nation out in full force in Nashville, up over the single log. Again, catches it right on the lip. Looks for a little slap wheelie down on the backside. Not much there. Clock ticking down as Frank Krimmel comes back over. Brake check up on the sky wheelie. And that'll do it for the first freestyle run. Take a look at the original Super Glue glued to the action replay. Right over the tire stack, big time sky wheelie. 6.495 is the score for Frank Krimmel. Next up in freestyle out of Kewanee, Wisconsin, Brandon Tolochka, Just Get Her Done. Second generation driver. Right up into a stoppie, clips it back 2 wheels on the edge of the pod, gets a stoppie into a nose wheelie, great catch. Brandon and Michaela's dad, Mitch, is a longtime veteran of Monster Jam as well. He's a crew chief now, was last year named UNOH Co-Technician of the Year, as we see some huge air from Just Get Her Done too. Debuted this truck all the way back in 2018, made his Monster Jam debut in 2020, finished 6th on Arena Central last year. Vertical sky wheelie off the long stack there. Whip it, Just Get Her Done around, up on the pod center lane, one side to the other. Keeps the truck inside that white track lane. You got to keep it in bounds. There's a bicycle. We've already seen that from him once tonight. He's doing it again. This time almost into a stoppie. Beautiful execution for Brandon Tolochka. And that's going to do it. Take a look at the Super Glue replay. There's a look at that catch. Flips it back 2 wheels up, right into a nose wheelie. Brings it down 8.687. And Brandon Tolochka is your new leader. Up next, driving Stone Crusher, this is Alex Barden. Alex out of Rockport, Texas, is 27 years old. Riding for that Monster Trucks Unlimited team out of Virginia Beach. Steve Sims, the owner, longtime driver of Stone Crusher. Is the driver who's living that Monster Jam fans' dream as he tries to get Stone Crusher up onto the pod. Attended his first event at 4 years old at the Astrodome. Started driving back in 2018, came up through the independent circuit, working for the likes of Jimmy Cretin, former 2-time World Finals champion, and now has a seat on a Monster Jam Arena Series. So Alex Barden looking to get some big things done, comes off the left side of the ramp. Cross-thread, a huge air there for Stone Crusher. Alex Barden, that has got to be the biggest air of the day so far in Nashville. Right off the right side of that pod, Sky and Stone Crusher hits reverse, has a little bit of time, trying to check it back up. Comes right back over a little off to the center across the pod, and that may finally do it. He's got a little time for a stop. He's not going to get the back 2 wheels up into that vertical base. And that's not going to be the final move in the exclamation point. That huge air, still trying to get something going. Again, comes across right off the side of that single log. Not going to be able to repeat that history of the huge jump. We're going to take a look at it right here off the single log. Big time air for Alex Barden. That score might be a little low for a jump like that. 7.472 for Stone Crusher. Freestyle is heating up in Nashville, and more is on the way next on Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master. We are back with more Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master from Nashville, Tennessee, as we continue on with our freestyle competition. And here comes second-year driver and second-generation driver Michaela Toluchka in Megalodon. She starts her run with a vertical sky wheelie off the single log. Michaela competed with her brother last year as well, part of that Arena Championship Series Central Tour, finishing 8th in her rookie season. Former nursing student at Northwestern Technical College. Born in this business by her dad, Mitch, now one of the prominent female drivers in the sport. That Megalodon team is really shaping up to be something special. With Michaela, you have Ashley Sanford, Angelina Knock, a phenomenal rookie, Corey Rummel, and Todd LeDuc, all driving this big 12,000-pound machine. Back over the ramp, off to the right, hits the lip wheelie combo, greases the back two wheels, down off the ramp. Nice move for Michaela. There's another great sky wheelie in Megalodon. Right up over the pod, nice air again, trying for a nose wheelie stopping combo off the pod. Swinging the truck around to the far corner of the track. Nice momentum here, brings Megalodon back across the pod. Pogo bounce, back down on all 4 tires. And that'll do it from Megalodon. Take a look at the original super glue glued to the action replay. Right there, that wheelie, greasing the wheels down the backside of the ramp, 7.509. Lead still belongs to her brother, Brandon. Now at Christmas, Florida, here comes Jamie Sullivan in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Jamie stormed onto the scene last year after graduating Monster Jam University and UNOH. That degree in automotive high-performance motorsports for her. She's been around for a long time. Just entered Monster Jam a year ago, but she drove for Raising Cane Monster Trucks, the team owned by J.R. McNeil, former driver in Monster Jam. Drove for them for a few years, crewed for them for a few years as well. Finished 7th on Arena Championship Series Central last year, and is coming off that winning performance at the Superstar Challenge in Anaheim as a part of Team Neon. Now Jamie Sullivan lining this thing up for a backflip. Front clip is off. You can see it all. Tongue wagging. And Jamie Sullivan nails the backflip. She is coming for that freestyle lead. Let's see if she's got anything left in the tank. The wheel comes off, and that's going to do it. Jamie Sullivan, first backflip here in Nashville. Take a look at the replay. Perfect position of the truck, whips it all the way back around, 9.759. And we have a new freestyle leader, and it's Jamie Sullivan in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Next out, coming hot out of the tunnel, Brianna Mahan is Scooby-Doo, the Princess of Carnage, back in Monster Jam. After spending a year on maternity leave, right out of the gate, off the single log, goes sky and high off the right side of the pod. Debut back in 2015, driving this truck, took it to Rookie of the Year, 5 World Finals appearances since then. Finished 4th on Arena Championship Series East in 2022. She is one to watch in this competition. She didn't get that name from just anybody. She got it from one of the greats in the sport, the Princess of Carnage. She can lay this truck in waste at any given moment and beat any driver in Monster Jam as she gets a huge sky wheelie. One of those drivers in the sport that can do anything in an arena or a stadium. It doesn't matter where she's at. She started her career on the arenas. They did 4 stadium tours, now back in an arena series. Off the tire stack, brake check there. Great pogo bounce on the back 2 wheels. Nice angle of the truck, too. Keeps that momentum going when the front end is able to come down like that. Up again over the right side of that ramp. And down possible into a stoppie. She's going to keep it going. Back clip of that truck about to fall right off onto the Nashville floor. Straight up sky wheelie for Brianna Mahan. Lands it. Looks like she may have broken an axle on that move. We'll see if she can keep it going. She is done. Take a look at the replay. There's that sky wheelie. Keeps the wheels going right there. A little breakage from the back end. 7.696 for Brianna Mahan. Now Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco, telling Brianna to just get out of my way while I take the track. This young rookie out of Rialto, California, made his debut back in October 27th of last year in Nampa, Idaho. And all he did was win 3 of his first 4 event championships. So a lot of expectations for this young kid, another lifelong Monster Jam fan with the opportunity here. Went to Monster Jam University. And now he's a part of El Toro Loco Nation with Armando Castro, MJ Solorio, JB Gardner, and Joe Foley right in a freestyle, into a technical move. He's got El Toro Loco up into a nose wheelie, gets it back down. A lot of time left on the clock for Fernando. One wheel wheelie, accelerates, hits the throttle. Nice catch there, and that'll do it for Fernando Martinez. Take a look at the original Super Glue. Glue to the action replay. That popper nose wheelie combination gets him a 6.409. Tonight comes to an end for Jamie Sullivan. She gets the freestyle win and the event championship with 25 points. Brandon Toloshka will finish in second. Now Toro Loco and Gravedigger tied with 18 points, and then Scooby-Doo with 16, rounding out the top 5. For Jamie's her first event championship of the season, let's go downstairs to Taylor Olivia.
Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. You said you were going to come out here and make waves today, and that's exactly what you did. Your first overall event championship of the season.
Oh yeah, this is my first overall event championship in general. I owe it all this crew chief right here, Nick. He's been incredible. We had a broken axle earlier on, but of course he got it fixed and made it to where we can come out here and freestyle. That was so epic. Did you guys have fun?
Now, you wrapped up our weekend here in Nashville perfectly. Looking forward, we're going to Kansas City, and we've got plenty more cities that we're going to hit. What should our Monster Jam fans keep an eye out for?
Oh yeah, no, this truck is gotten better and better every time. So, I mean, I'm excited. It's been a great season so far. This is our first weekend, and here we are already getting an overall event championship. But like I said, I owe it all to Nick. I mean, we got some 18 weeks coming up, I think, so it's going to be incredible to see what we can do with this truck. And, I mean, these skills are getting incredible, too, so I'm just pumped.
Everyone, make some noise for Jamie Sullivan, your new overall event champion on Arena Championship Series Central.
Thank you, Taylor. So Jamie Sullivan gets her first career overall win. Big weekend for her in Nashville. Picks up the freestyle win to go along with 2 racing wins as well. Gravedigger's Weston Anderson will leave Music City with a series points lead, but Jamie's hit her sophomore stride, and she will present a huge challenge to Mr. Anderson and his quest for a 3rd series title on Arena Championship Series Central. Be sure to follow us on social media at Monster Jam, and for everything sport-related and tickets, go to monsterjam.com. That's it from Bridgestone Arena in Nashville. I'm Scott Jordan. I'll see you right here next time on Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master.